able to find that balance and able to say, okay, I'm able to get my point across in a way to where you feel what I'm saying, but you can't say I'm angry. You can't say I'm upset. You can say that you can see the logic of what I'm saying and also see the emotion and the passion because I'm finding a way to balance it, you know?
Yeah. And I guess it's multiple ways to look at everything, and that's the way to look at it too. You can look at it as being passionate. And passionate, in other words, passionate is another form of aggression. It's just mild form. It's productive aggression, not destructive aggression. It's still anger, but it's mild anger. It's not the type of anger that will influence you to use your actions,
right.
To do something crazy, But yeah, it's another way to look at it, being passionate about things. I'm very passionate about things, music and what I'm doing right now in this interview. I'm very passionate about this. I've been waiting for this all day.
Yeah, me too. Well, I've been looking forward to chopping up with you because, again, when we spoke the other day, I was just listening to how you're speaking and the things you're very passionate about. You have a wealth of knowledge, and I think the initiative that I was talking about with Crockett, with East Texas, just period, doing a positive show. People that hear you, they can grab something from what you're saying, right, and say, you know what? He can do it. I can do it. That's my main goal with everybody I talk to is to connect with their audience that they have a spirit of influences with, right? And they can say, you know what? We can do some things together. Hey, man, I didn't know that about him. Oh, I didn't know that about her. And then now everybody can just start effectively networking with each other, as you say, and be that group and that unit that we all can be. Because one person can be this, one person can be that, but all that can come together and actually do something rather than we won't sit up here and you won't hear me on this show talking about a negative stuff a whole bunch. Not because I don't think negative, not because negative hadn't happened to me. I just don't think that's going to help the situation by adding more negativity on top of it. My main goal is speaking with young brothers like you and other people is solution-oriented radio. What can we come together with to say, you know what? I noticed that's an issue or a problem. What do you think they can solve that? Use your opinion, use mine, and all that come together and do something positive, man.
Man, it'd be beautiful. It really would.
Yes, sir.
But you know how that goes.
We speaking truths.
Yeah, the most we can do is try, man. Not everybody gonna be in the end. Not everybody gonna be on the same page. People can talk pretty in the beginning, but when it's time to really do what you guys do. Everybody ain't gonna be down like they said they was in the beginning.
No, man, been there, done that. You've been trying to build your business for a while and get your stuff going, and so you already know the same people that said I'm down for you. You're looking for them now, and some of the people that you had no idea or even knew who you was are supporting you.
Man, it's crazy how it goes, and this is exactly how it goes too.
Yeah, it's bonkers, man. It's bonkers that it happens that way. But
at the same time, I try to allow that to affect me in a negative way, though, because me personally is working on becoming a better person right now in my life. And I know it probably don't seem like it, but right now, where I'm in my life and the state I'm in right now, I'm just focused on working on becoming a better person. So I try not to let that reality affect me in a bad way. But it's still, though, it's true. It's still, that's where it's at. You got to just find out the most positive way as possible to look at it.
You have to. You have to.
Take it easy on your own well-being.
Yeah. Because at the end of the day, I had to realize this myself, and I can only talk about me. I can't speak on anyone else. You dig what I'm saying? Because I got to be the best me I can be. But one thing I found out when I first started and I got discouraged, oh, man, they're not supporting me or they're not this. I had to realize, what am I doing this for? Who am I doing this for? Why am I even getting up trying to do this particular genre, this particular level? And so once I started getting those answers to those questions, I stopped really concerning myself with who wasn't. Long as you get caught up in doing what you need to do, people gonna come that need to come. People will listen that need to listen. People will be affected that need to be affected. Your job as a seed sower is sow seeds. Your job ain't have to go back there and dig it up and see how it's doing. Your job is to sow them and keep it moving. And that's exactly what I'm doing. That's exactly what you're doing. And so I think sometimes the less time you spend getting caught up in, man, they ain't doing this, they not responding, the less you focus on moving on and doing something positive, because again, 4 or 5 people can be affected by something you said, and you concerned about the 1 or 2 that ain't showing no love.
Yeah, that's greedy in a way.
It's greedy.
Instead of appreciating the little food you have, you want more.
You want more.
Like the scriptures say, the eyes of man is never satisfied.
Yeah, man. And you know that, though. Okay, I know you see it just like me. Okay, social media, right? You'll see a post put out there on social media that be worth, and you'll read it, be like, That's some hot garbage. 7,000 likes. You'll put something out that you know that, man, this is some hot fire. 2 likes.
Yeah.
Probably an unlike.
Yeah, man. I'm pretty sure it's a good feeling too. Because Lord knows I love attention. until the wrong kind comes back.
Indeed. You got to bob and weave and keep it moving with that.
Yeah.
Because it's all that trouble, hard. It's easy to get into, hard to get out of.
Yeah, it is, man. It's crazy, but that's because we're human beings. Just like they say, you know, if you tell a lie one time, it's over with. I don't care how long you've been telling the truth. That's how it is. I don't care how loyal you've been, how long you've been loyal. You mess up just one time, you won't have to take 10 years to prove your loyalty again.
Yes, you have to rebuild it.
But that's because we're humans. We're very sensitive and frail like that. All of us are.
Yeah.
We lack discipline. We lack discipline in many areas, especially spiritually.
Big time.
That's another story though.
Oh yeah, that's a whole another one, man. Because with the spiritual aspect of it, everybody has the answer. Who knows the answer? Who can speak for God? Who can speak for anybody, right? So it's like everybody has an answer. Then that's so matter of fact, even with that becomes an issue because now you start separating people and start demeaning people because they're not doing it your way. Right? Rather than, they can say, love, come together, be, understanding people where they are, not where you want them to be, right? And so I think sometimes that even separates, man, because everybody has the idea of what spiritual is, religion is, right?
Yes, everybody got their own interpretation of what that is and what it means.
Everybody. Like, okay, politics, same thing. We talk about those polar subjects, those subjects that people get so emotional about that really don't have a lot of control in, as far as tomorrow. The vote's going to come. You're going to have one side that's going to be very happy. You're going to have one side that's going to be pissed the hell off.
Yep. But you can't, there's many people, though, you can't tell that they don't have control over it. They'll say, yes, we do. They'll argue you down.
Man, no. and I won't argue them, but I just say, I beg to differ.
Yeah. But it's just, man, division here to stay, man.
Well, it sells, though. You think about it, man. If there were no division, right? There were no separation. There were no issues. The news wouldn't have anything to talk about. A lot of people would be out of work, right? There wouldn't be nothing to say. There wouldn't be nothing no hot topics. There wouldn't be no media takeouts. There wouldn't be no world star. It wouldn't be no need for all that kind of stuff. Reality shows and all that because drama sells. And as long as you have drama, you have to keep people divided. You have to keep people choosing sides. You have to have people on opposite positions on stuff. Blue, white, Democrat, Republicans. Blue, red, Crips and Blood. I mean, it's division, right? You still talking about your set, this set. Just a funny thing why they chose those colors, but again, different story for a different time.
Yeah, man, it's very complex, man. It's very complex. It's convoluted. It doesn't have no bottom to it. It's like, searching for the bottom is like trying to find the absolute truth. Good luck. Sir.
You're right. You're definitely right. You're definitely right about that. And I think sometimes, I don't know, I'm pretty sure in your research about truth on certain issues, the deeper you dig, the more questions you end up finding.
Yep, the more you realize how much you don't know.
Wow, man. I mean, it's like, it's a total indoctrination. We talked about this the other day. From the time you were born, you've been told what to do, what to think, how to act, what's right, what's wrong, where to go, what to believe, what not to believe, what to watch, what to wear. You told everything. When do you make up your own mind? When do you decide, what, that don't make sense? And then if you say that at a certain age, hey, man, you too young to know that. You too young to talk back. Quit talking back to your elders. Quit talking back. Be respectful. So even your decision making is taken away because people telling you too young to know better than this. Okay, you too young to know anything. All right, no problem. I think that's misfortune.
Yeah, I mean, like we were talking about the other night, in the way we have choices and the way we don't.
Right.
And we all know the way we have choices in, because everybody tell you every day, you have a choice. You have a choice. It comes down to it, you have a choice. Everybody has a decision. Decision is, and which is right in a sense. Right. It is right. You always have a choice every day. But in another sense, you don't have a choice, because like you said, when we was born babies, and I think it's between 2 and 4 when your brain grows the fastest, is when you learn the most.
Yes.
Between the ages 2 and 4. Okay, to me that means your psychology anatomy is being bent in a direction which you have no control over around that age.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
You know, so it's how you're already, your thought process, perspective, and you know, mind state is already molded before you come of age to understand what it even really means.
Exactly.
And that's the foundation, and you build off of that. In order for you to, if it's possible to be broken, if it is, okay, you have to do a lot of observing, a lot of researching, and a lot of self-contemplating, and it's going to take years.
Exactly.
That's if it can be broken.
Okay.
But
Same thing.
In that sense, we don't have a choice.
Yeah.
You know, because our supervisors, which is our parents, grandparents, whoever, our guardians, whoever took care of us as kids, well, they the ones mold our mindsets.
Right.
They the ones mold our mindsets. And even if you do get older and decide to go against what you was taught, you still, in a sense, it's still a part of you. Because you're going against something that you was taught. You're not going against something that you wasn't taught. Exactly. It's like, you see what I'm saying? So even if you do go against it, you're only going that way based off how you was taught in the beginning. So whatever you was taught in the beginning still is a part of you in the end, even if you disagree with it.
Exactly.
For instance, it's like people who grew up in a spiritual family taught to believe in God. Exactly. But then as they get older, they find out, you know, they make their mind to work, you know, I don't believe in God, I'm an atheist. They become atheists in the long run. And they would say, your argument is false because I was taught to believe in God, but now I'm an atheist. So if what you're saying is true, then I still be a Christian. I'm going against the very thing I was taught. Yeah, you are, but at the same time, if you wasn't even taught a Christian, you wouldn't even be an atheist.
Yep.
You see what I'm saying?
You wouldn't have you had nothing to go against it with.
Yeah, you're disagreeing. You're disagreeing with what you was the foundation of your mindset.
Right.
So even though you're disagreeing with it, you're still a part of it because the foundation is the reason why you took that left. If you was born an atheist, you'd probably be a Christian. You know. Mm-hmm. Or if you was born I forgot those people's called, the ones that don't watch TV, don't do nothing.
I'm talking about Jehovah's Witness.
No.
Mormon, the Mormons.
Something like that.
They don't do it like the Quakers.
It's like a Mormon. You know how they marry like 5 wives?
Yeah,
It's like a cult. It's like a cult. I forgot what it's called. I think it's the
Quakers, I believe. Yeah.
Yeah, but okay, you think those people are going to become atheists? They're not going to become atheists because the foundation of their life don't consist of atheism or God or none of that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So even when you do decide to be an atheist, you decide to be an atheist off of what you was taught, that Christianity, the God way of things. If I'm making any sense. You know, that's probably the best way I can explain. That's the best way I can explain it right now at this time in this moment. To be honest with you.
Well, it's like this. Like when you have a foundation.
Basically, what I'm saying is your parents will always be a part of you. I don't care how much you going.
No doubt.
I don't care how much you run. It's going to always be a part of you. Your childhood upbringing, everything you was taught, your morals and values, always going to be a part of you, even if you go against them. Basically, I guess that's what I'm trying to say.
You're saying it great, man. And I put it like this as well. Okay, every building you drive by, right? Every single day, every building, every house, every structure. What does that structure have? A foundation, right? And if they want to tear down that structure, they can tear down the structure, but what's always going to be there?
Yep, I see where you're going. The foundation.
You did.
That's a better analogy. I'm gonna have to run with. I'm gonna have to run with that.
Oh yeah, you can run with it. You can run with it. You can run. I pass the time to you. We're gonna win this race.
Appreciate it.
Oh, for sure. You know, and so in order to break that foundation up, it's gonna take more than a hammer. It's gonna take more than one person. It's gonna take a whole team of people to break that foundation up. And then when it's broke up, then you got to haul it off. And so you still got to deal with that foundation even when you broke it up. So when you're trying to get somebody deep rooted in something that they've been, that's why people are passionate and say, "No, bro, this what I know. How dare you tell me what I know ain't right? How dare you tell me this color ain't popping? How dare you know what I'm saying? How dare you tell me these Jordans ain't fly? You tripping." So it's like, this is my foundation. And so when someone comes challenge that foundation, you're going to need more than a little hammer to break that foundation.
Yeah, you're right. Yep. And that's exactly right.
Yes, sir.
It's just basically come down to do your homework, find yourself, make your mind up, and live your life.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I can